How's it going, guys? Today we are back with a game that I have played on my channel before. I did attempt to finish a walkthrough of it, but there was no difficulty levels in the campaign, but for some reason they did include them in the skirmish mode, so I'm going to be playing against easy AI or whatever. But the main reason I'm going to be showing you this game is because right now it's 50% off Steam, so some of you might be interested in it. So you can either check out my walkthrough or just this video just to test it out. This will be like the skirmish slash multiplayer of it, although we're playing as AI and not against human opponents. And also there was free DLC, which included a new game mode called Conquest. Starting conditions are even and victory points earned by capturing key positions, which does change the gameplay quite a fair bit. And also there's new maps for the Conquest mode. There was a new map called Mecklenburg, which sounds like it's in Germany somewhere. Correct me if I'm wrong, it's probably no doubt in a real place, like named after a real place. And we have some command stars to buy some more units, but I'm not going to use them because after all, we're playing against easy AI and we should do rather well, although we'll have to wait and see because this game is rather difficult. But this is just the loading, well, not the loading screen, but the starting screen. This is like the game that the map that we play on. And you can zoom right in. Obviously you have many different farm fields. We have like canola over here, and we've got also urban areas or suburban areas over here with buildings, which do affect the way the gameplay works. You have to send infantry in there, and you have artillery just to knock out guys that might be installed in positions far away from you, just to weaken them off, rout them out. And you've got tanks, things like that, recon cars or vehicles, etc, etc. But the main point of the game is you have to capture these areas, which give you points. Points enable you to buy better vehicles, more vehicles, etc. Also, where these lines are, you can send in reinforcements once you buy more vehicles, etc., or infantry, more people. Anyway, we can also capture things without the reinforcement arrows, so we can capture this one, which will give us 4 points every 4 seconds. I think that's how they work, 2 points every 4 seconds, etc. But with the Conquest game mode, there are now a lot of these little dots. We have to capture 14 to win, and all you have to do is just send a vehicle in there. It doesn't have to stay in there. All you have to do is drive over it, capture it, and then go out, and it will still be yours until an enemy comes by. So alas, let's start buying some command vehicles. Command vehicles are good for, well, they're not good, they're perfect for capturing. They're what you need for capturing different these little foxtrot areas. These are little, I don't know what should we call them, little areas where you can capture and get points, point scoring areas, and you've got these game winning areas, I guess you'd say. So we've got one command vehicle which we'll send up all the way over here. Then we'll send another one all the way over here and another one to Alpha. So let's go ahead and let's get another one. Okay, send him on this road. There we go. So somewhere over there. He's going to be hidden in the bushes, but whatever. Then we can go get some tanks. Let's get some leopards, some decent veterancy level leopards. Leopards are one of the most powerful tanks that we have unlocked as of yet. Let's get some other leopards, 1A4s, send them out over this way. So there's some good old 1A3, sorry. Send them out over here as well. Now what else we need is some recon vehicles just to scout out the enemy from a distance. We'll probably get one really good one, and we'll send him out somewhere over here, somewhere in some bushes, probably over here, where I can spot out the enemy from quite a distance away, which will be nice as well. Also, helicopters are nice, so let's go ahead and let's see which ones. I like the rocket ones, they're a lot better because they're pretty much exactly the same. This one's a bit faster, and we do want faster things, so let's get 2 of them over here, and we can get a lot more tanks. So let's go ahead and get a lot of Leopard A1A1s, and there we go. We got 11 of them, and we can just send them back in here, and we'll split them off a bit later on, and we can start the actual fight. There we go. So now we've begun. We should send this whole battalion, tell them to move fast up over here, so they'll move through all of these areas, these 3, and capture them for us as well while they're moving out, because I was told to move fast on the road. Then we'll tell these guys as well, move fast, capture over here. There we go. Alpha's really good because it does give us 4 points every 4 seconds. Bravo is pretty decent as well with 3 points. How much is this? Foxtrot also gives us 3 points. So they're no doubt going to capture Echo because that's right next to them, as is Alpha next to us. But I'm not going to capture that and send out some of these tanks as well. Send out Armed Recon and let's just send all these guys out. Tell them to move fast out over here. And I want to tell these 7 tanks just to come up over here. Also, what I'd want, once we capture some more things, it's a rather interesting map. It's got like a little lakes, well not a lake, it's a, what would you call that? Just a dam sort of thing. Just a massive pond. What the hell are these guys doing? What? Alright, that's really random. I'm not exactly sure what that guy's doing. It's a bit of a glitch. At least his little buddy over there is flying normally. But, as you can see, we've captured all of them. The enemy have captured 2. We can see which ones they've captured as well. They've captured Echo, just then. But we're winning on 3. We need to capture 14 all up. Send over the command vehicle. Tell them to move fast. Up over here. That's going to be a big help. I'm going to tell you guys to move fast up here. Okay, now this guy, I told him to hide in these bushes. It's still early game yet, so we haven't really found anyone. I am playing on easy AI, so they are a bit slow, and I doubt they really have many troops as well. The helicopters, even though they've landed on the ground, or at least they should. Actually, they haven't. They just hover above the ground, but they don't capture the area. You need to actually send some land vehicles. But there we go. We've got the command vehicle up here. We've got the battle tanks coming up. Some more up here. Alright, so we're winning 4-3. It's very close though. These guys are coming up here. Oh, we've got an enemy helicopter, a recon helicopter. So meanwhile, let's just get some supports. Get some flak panzers, some flak panzer Gepard, and send him out over here. Oh, and they are starting to attack us, which we don't like at all. Oh god. And these guys don't even have any attack against them, do they? That's a big shame. No wonder we're worried. Okay, what are we supposed to be doing? Can you attack? You can attack though. Beauty. There we go. He's starting to attack recon vehicle. Hopefully at least get him. There we go. He's getting injured. He's starting to get shocked. Most of our tanks are shocked though. They're panicked. They're getting scared. Fire also really spreads out very, very quickly and very far away. It's quite realistic. Our fire spreads like in the farm fields. Nice little feature. These guys are attacking us. Unfortunately, we can't really do anything. They have crashed though, crashed and burned. And we've almost captured you. I think I told you to come up here. I have now at least. Now, what are our tanks doing? They're slowly coming up. So we'll capture these places soon. You guys should. Just tell them to move fast, even though there's no roads. Move fast just tells them to move on roads, but they aren't really going to move that fast anyway, because they're on ground. And sometimes your tanks can get stuck in dense forest. They can like either lose their tracks and things of that sort. Anyway, there we go. They hit rough ground, so they're stuck. One of them must be stuck or something like that. There we go. I don't know, whatever. And that's just about it. There we go. He's chuck in the mud, so he's stuck for good. For 9 seconds left. But let's just move out these guys out over here. And actually tell them to move fast as well. So we're doing well, 8-6. We're capturing fast. I'm really happy with the way we're going. Let's just tell these guys to capture these 2 areas. And you guys, weapons, you should move fast up over here. So then what's that? There's going to be another 2 areas captured. And then we will have to fight them off for these remaining ones. But I don't think we'll really have to fight them out because we'll probably beat them, no doubt. Anyway, we still have one more logistics vehicle that we can get. Alright, I don't have Alpha yet, do I? Okay. We can only get one more, can't we? We can indeed. Alright, so let's get him. Tell him to come up over here and hold that. There we go. Oh, we can get another one? 0? I thought it said 0. There we go, you don't have, yeah, there we go. We don't have any, it should disappear now. Still, maybe when this guy comes up, they'll disappear and we won't be able to get there. Okay. just as I was talking about that, we have another truck in the mud that's stuck, but we're going really well. This is a interesting change in the gameplay mechanics, the way the game works, because now you have to, instead of capturing these massive areas, you have to capture these little small areas. They're really easy to capture away from the enemy. So it's like capture the flag almost, but you don't have to bring it back. Okay, so these guys are doing well. We're in 11 out of 14, so it's telling us that we are close to victory. We should probably tell these guys also to move fast and capture this area. There we go. That's all good. So let's send out this helicopter over to this town and send over these 3 battle tanks, these 3 leopards. They should be rather powerful. Tell them to come over here. Hopefully there won't be any enemies over here, but if there will be, we'll have a firefight. But right now it's been a rather lackluster episode, really. Nothing too much happening. We also have something we can capture over here. So there's our little flak panzer. Let's tell them to move fast out over here. We've almost captured that area. Oh, we can also capture this area. Let's tell these guys to split up. There we go. Oh, sorry. Whoa. Did I tell you to split up? There we go. They split up into 3. That's great. How about you move fast over here? That should be 13. This will be 14. We'll actually win this very, very quickly. Where the hell are the enemy? I guess that's what you get when you're playing easy. There we go. There's someone over here. We've just found him. We've got some leopards over here which we need to watch out. They've got T-55s. T-55s are really, really weak though. Now these guys need to move out over here, I'd say. Look at our leopards. They have such a large distance. Let's just actually zoom in, switch to the camera mode. It's so good. Oh, definitely critical impact. He's almost gone. He's only got 1 more little health bar. So these guys are going. They'd be worried because they're getting shot at from all angles. See, so they're routing now. That's great. Oh, there's only that guy left as well. So we should be 14 out of 14 as soon as we capture this little area. It's going to take a little while yet. Meanwhile, let's see if we can actually quickly get some. Okay. Oh, we already won. 14 out of 14. That was a lot quicker than I had expected. Only 7 minutes. I guess that's what you get when you play an easy. But hopefully that gave you a little brief overview of just how the game works. The enemies are rather a lot difficult. Much more difficult than what I just played on. But hopefully that gives you a brief overview. There are a lot of missions. You play as like the West Germans and the Russians as well. Americans, French, and I'm not exactly sure who you play against here. Probably the NATO nations, so probably America and France you play over here as well. Probably all America actually. I wouldn't be too surprised, but hopefully you guys just enjoyed that brief little overview. Hopefully it didn't drag on too long, and tell me if you want to see more of this game. I'm interested to know.